I'm here today to talk about the one creator on the OnlyFans platform that has had the biggest dent in a billion-dollar industry, that has contributed to millions and millions and millions of dollars spent within the OnlyFans platform. Someone that has collected the attention of billions of engagements across multitudes of social medias and made themselves a huge success. The person, of course, I'm talking about is Sophie Rain. And I want to break down how she found this success. How was she able to just come onto the scene and be this overnight success? What was she able to do differently compared to the millions of other creators that start a platform, that start a page, that start social media and fail? Because what Sophie Rain did was she came into this industry with a brand new mentality, with a mentality that is very unique and sets her apart from everyone else. So what I'm going to break down is going to be extremely valuable for an OnlyFans creator to hear, so that they can start putting in the necessary groundworks and adapting their mindset and adapting their strategies in order to get a piece of that Sophie Rain level of success. Because when Sophie Rain was first starting out, she didn't have millions of followers. She didn't have millions of dollars in the bank. In fact, when she started, she was in a very similar position to anyone that is watching this video. Sophie Rain had a following before she had OnlyFans, okay? Sophie Rain was posting videos, normal content, lifestyle content, and she was acquiring an audience already before starting OnlyFans. Now, can I tell you for certain that she was developing this audience before dropping the link in order to gain a better success? Maybe, because by developing an audience who want to follow you but they can't see anything else from you, it creates a level of anticipation, excitement, curiosity, so that when eventually that link drops, the conversion of fans is a million times higher than it would be if you were to just have an OnlyFans and then start posting on social media. It's an attention economy. You have the attention, yet there's no way of monetizing it. The second that way of monetizing it occurs, the chance of you then making money is a hell of a lot higher because you have the attention. So what Sophie Rain did is she went viral across a multitude of social media platforms, but she didn't start doing what most creators do when they start getting attention. She didn't start trying to monetize every single platform, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, whatever it may be. She wasn't trying to monetize that audience on there. No, she wanted to keep funneling Streamline. She knew that the highest leverage platform to make the highest amount of money is OnlyFans. So instead of trying to divert people's attention elsewhere, trying to sell them other things, trying to do X, Y, and Z away from OnlyFans, she doubled down. She put her OnlyFans link on every single social media platform that she was going viral on. And she allowed all of that attention, all of these new eyeballs to monetize and funnel to one single place. A platform which has great usability, which most people know, most people have accounts. So the conversion to that platform is 10 times higher than anywhere else. Then the opportunity to make money within the platform is equally as high. Now, with all this attention, Sophie Rain would have been making thousands of new subscribers, but she will be making millions through messages, pay-per-views, customs, tips, exclusive relationships, whatever it may be. She is making her money through that way. Now, how can Sophie Rain single-handedly go viral on all social medias, have an excellent funnel, convert all of that traffic to an OnlyFans business, to an OnlyFans account, speak to every fan, engage with every fan, give them a great user experience, retain the subscribers, and make millions and millions of dollars? But the truth is, she probably doesn't. In fact, I know for certain that she has a team that helps her when it comes down to marketing, chatting, content production, funnel optimization. Everything is constructed with the help of a team. But here's the thing, when Sophie first started, she would have been doing this all by herself, making the videos, making the marketing, selling to customers, chatting all day, and ultimately getting probably average results. I'm sure it wasn't until the team taken over. Now, what Sophie Rain did differently, going back maybe a year or two ago, is she had a bunch of leaked content, which, yes, guess what, is typically a big no, a big detrimental impact to the OnlyFans earnings. Because if people can get it for free, well, then why are they going to subscribe to the OnlyFans? Well, here's the thing, Sophie Rain's subscriptions and subscribers and attention grew in the thousands. They grew in the masses. And she was able to monetize this new audience through this leaked content, because she wasn't just selling content on the page. She was selling an experience that people can't get anywhere else. The opportunity to have dialogue with her, get unique content, get exclusive pieces where they can't get anywhere else. And that is what allowed Sophie Rain to capitalize on the mass amount of attention she got. She kept funnels streamlined and she kept funneling all of that traffic to one place. And that is how Sophie Rain was able to set herself apart from the crowd. Although these leaks were happening, she wasn't in a rush to start getting them down, because her subscriptions were going up in the thousands. Because here's the thing, although people can get a free piece of content on Twitter, on Reddit, whatever, online, all these leaked sites, for her, she was getting 100 times more attention than she would have been ordinarily. Now, what happens when you get attention? You monetize it. It's an attention economy. All of that attention was funneling to the OnlyFans, because no, she's not just selling content. She's selling an experience, okay? Offering new things that people can't get anywhere else. That level of exclusivity that is going to pave the way for high spenders, high quality fans, people retaining on the page, resubscriptions, all these contributing factors to make millions of dollars. And that's what Sophie Rain did. She had attention and she monetized it in one place, and she did it better than anybody else. Now, how is Sophie Rain going to be able to maintain this? She's no longer got leaked content. She's no longer going viral. Well, she's adapting her strategy. She's building a personal brand, doing podcasts, doing trends, going on streams, doing YouTube videos. She's now diversifying her attention to set herself up for longevity, okay? Because going viral on one TikTok account doesn't offer much stability long term. But if she's now trying to appeal to a multitude of audiences by doing collabs with other people outside of the industry, she's only going to be seen by more people. More people are then going to buy into her brand. And like I said at the start, attention economy. She's getting more attention from other avenues, from bigger brands, from bigger platforms, bigger streamers, whatever it may be. And she is then monetizing it through OnlyFans. Now, these things don't happen overnight. These things are a long-term process. But what Sophie Rain did was capitalized on momentum and did it perfectly with the help of a team of people leading her in a direction where she is able to produce viral content, and that viral content be pushed to thousands of accounts on her behalf. That is what set Sophie Rain aside from the rest, and that is what you can do in order to move forward and progressively grow your OnlyFans. Diversify your attention, your marketing approach, monetize it in one place. Keep what you sell and keep what you do on the page extremely exclusive, what people can't get anywhere else. And that's what's gonna set you up for a very good, successful OnlyFans business. Then you can start diversifying how you present your brand, how you gain attention, and keep growing your face. Keep positioning yourself in front of millions of new eyeballs. That's what's gonna get you paid. That's what's gonna keep you growing. And that's what's gonna build you into the next Sophie Rain.